Okay, so I'm at the airport. This vlog is gonna look a little different because I will not be vlogging on my camera because it's broken still and I couldn't get it fixed before this trip. So I got this ELPH 180. This is what I'm gonna be taking pictures on this trip. This literally came today, so I'm super glad that it came in time because I thought I was gonna have no camera. I was a little stressed, but it came, so I'm gonna be recording my whole trip on my phone. I had my first flight to Istanbul delayed. It got delayed until 12 a.m. so here we are. Super late flight, but hopefully we get boarding soon, and they put me in the front of the plane luckily, so I'm row 11. Lucked out on that, and I got a window seat. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna miss my connection and miss meeting Jess. Boarding soon. We are boarding a little late, but we'll see what happens when I get to Istanbul because I might get to Singapore like 12 hours late, which would suck, but that's how it is traveling during the holidays.
My bag didn't, but that's okay. Room tour of Dorset, Singapore. Just got off our super long flights. Room's pretty cute. We have this sad little koi pond view. Bathroom tour. Tiny shower, but that's okay. So my bag officially made it. Thank God. It came like 6 hours after it was supposed to come, but at least it came today. Pretty much today we just walked around the main tourist areas. We saw the Merlion, Marina Bay Sands, and went to the observation deck on top of the hotel, which was really cool because it was super high up. They were having a holiday show at the Gardens by the Bay, so we couldn't go in without like paying a fee. So we're gonna try during the day on a different day while we're here. That was cool seeing all of the trees like light up to the music from the observation deck, so we got to see that. But yeah, today was pretty much just an intro to Singapore. It's beautiful here. I love the balance between like nature and city here, because I feel like a lot of places that I've been lately are just city, and that's like tires me out so much. So I love that there's a nature element and it's super clean. The metro's super easy to use. We've been using that all day with City Mapper, but we took a grab from the airport and it was pretty cheap. It was only like 10 bucks each. So definitely worked out, but just happy I got my bag. And tomorrow we're gonna go to Universal Studios Singapore. I'm really excited for that, but just gonna call it, it's not even an early night because it's past midnight, but we're gonna go to sleep and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, it is now the next day. It's like almost 10 a.m. and we're going to Universal Singapore. But this is the fit. That's Jess's fit. But I forgot to say last night, since my bag didn't make it and everything, what I've learned from that is always have an outfit in your personal item or your carry-on, because I knew I had a short layover and didn't even make the effort to pack an outfit. But luckily Jess was here so I could borrow something from her because it was so hot.
Especially like the socks and the underwear.
Yeah, because I was lucky enough to get my luggage that same day, but that's like pretty rare, I feel like. But always have an air tag. That definitely helped in my sanity because I knew where my bag was. If you know you have a short layover or your connection is delayed or canceled or something, you definitely want to have an outfit in your personal item, because that's what happened to me and my bag did get delayed. Chicken's literally crossing the road.
We were directly in front of the water spout.
Your souls will be mine for all eternity. Prepare to forfeit your souls.
Just got back from Universal. We stopped at Shake Shack to get food because we were so dead and just need to rest. We took another like taxi home with Grab and it was more expensive, but it wasn't too bad. Yeah, today was fun, but it was just like the app was really irritating. But our favorites were the Mummy and the Jurassic Park water ride because those were both really fun, but we just got soaked on the Jurassic Park one. But we rode Mummy 3 times and went the front row for our last time, and I think that was the best ride of the whole day. Oh, also, the park at the end of the day empties out so much compared to the morning, so you could honestly like do everything if rides aren't closing early from 5 to closing. So that's a tip. You don't have to go at opening for sure, but recommend. I mean, it was still fun, and the tickets are like way cheaper than they are in America, so I think that part alone is kind of worth it. It's definitely smaller too. If you're used to Universal or Orlando, it's way smaller, but recommend. Hello vlog. It is the next morning and it's like noon. They have not barged down our door yet, luckily, so we are packing. I am almost closing my bag, and then we're just gonna leave our luggage here while we go like get brunch and do whatever today, and then we're gonna come back, go to the airport, and fly into Bangkok. So today's our last day in Singapore, but I feel like we've done like a lot. Yeah. Gonna go shopping a little today and try to take pictures because we haven't taken like any pictures since we got here. Today's picture day, so we're looking a little cute. OTD. We're gonna have like a really nice brunch, so excited. We just took a bus and now we're walking to the brunch spot. It's like kind of in a forest, kind of interesting. It's a little bit of an uphill trek. During security, my nails fell off. Of course, we got stuff taken away from us, rip, and I had to repack my bag 4 times.
And the double
the check-in. Yeah, double delayed. So it's like, it's 9:30.
To invite passengers seated in zone 2 to board through
Now we're
gate
boarding.
G.
Okay, so now that we are at our hotel in Bangkok, just gonna do a little Singapore debrief. So I loved Singapore. I thought it was an amazing city. There is a lot to do, but you could also do a super short trip like we did, and I feel totally satisfied. Like, I saw a lot. The city is super easy to get around, like perfect for solo travel. The metro system is super easy to use, and they have buses, which are also easy. All you have to do is tap your credit card. If you have a MasterCard, you get a 20% kickback, I think, which is really nice. If you have a MasterCard, I would bring it. But yeah, just a super easy city to get around. It was beautiful. Where we stayed in Chinatown was probably the best location possible. It was only like 20 minutes to Marina Bay Sands. It was also a super short ride down to Sentosa. So those are the two hot spots in Singapore for tourism. So if you're planning on going to either or both, Chinatown's a great place to stay. It's also going to be much cheaper. We only paid like $150 a night, which I thought was great for Singapore, and that includes hotel taxes and fees. So I think the nightly rate without that was only like $120. We had a great trip. When we got to Gardens by the Bay today, they had told us that it was an hour wait just to get up into the skywalk. That ended up being a lie. So their wait times are just super incorrect. We ended up waiting like 20 minutes. Like, it wasn't even close to an hour. And then they said that you have 15 minutes to take your pictures and walk the skywalk. We were up there for probably like 45, gonna be honest. Like, we were up there for a long time. So they don't come like kick you out. We had plenty of time to take photos and all of that. For the Cloud Forest and Flower Dome, I'm sure that it's the same kind of thing. I think there isn't like a line to get in like there is for the skywalk, just because they have to cap the amount of people that go on the skywalk for obvious purposes. But everything else, I think you should be able to just walk right in. It's just the skywalk and the observatory. I personally didn't think the observatory was worth it. It was kind of the same view as the skywalk. It was just a little higher, but I feel like the skywalk gave better pictures, especially because the observatory, you have a pane of glass between you and the view, while the skywalk, obviously it's open. But yeah, the only other thing that we wanted to do is go to Orchard Road. We ended up not having time, but that's just like shopping. Our brunch spot was great. It was really pretty, and the prices weren't that crazy. So if you want a cute brunch, definitely go there. It was also like just a really cute nature area. If you want to do like a walk or a hike, they have trails there, and it wasn't that far from Chinatown. I think it was only like a 30-minute bus ride and everything. But as always, if you have any questions about anything we did or Singapore in general, feel free to comment or message me at Anna Richter on Instagram. Now we're in Bangkok, so feel free to watch my EF Thailand vlogs. I'm sure there will be a few as I continue my trip through Southeast Asia. We're out.